Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. In this game, we'll see the Sacramento Kings against the San Antonio Spurs. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline.
Asserting his dominance, Thompson goes up strong for the slam.
Rodman finds Ingram. Here's Roberts. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. I gotta know about you, but after all these seasons, opening day still gives me a great jolt.
And I get a jolt also, Kevin, just like you, because it's the start of something special. You never know how it's going to play out, but you do know it'll be magnificent to watch.
Right side, Rodman. Plays it up off the glass.
A bit undersized inside, but Rodman combats that with his ferocity.
Ingram with the steal. Pass to Moore. Basket counts.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Stockton. Here's Pinckney. At the top of the key, Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. It doesn't go for him. The Spurs have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Roberts. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Out left to the wing. Here's Woodson. Here's Thompson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Such a hard player to guard. Thompson benefiting from his size there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I just love coaching teams like
Moore left side. And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
elite vision from Moore. Always keeps his head on a swivel.
Here's Johnson. Here's Woodson. Thompson. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Just a load inside. Thompson bullying the defense in the paint.
Spurs trail by 6. Now Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Holy cow! What a bailout!
I like the defensive physicality, but you gotta applaud him too for getting through it.
Johnson sets the screen for Stockton. Johnson outside. Let's lose a 3. No good.
That was absolutely his shot to miss. Plenty of room at the arc, all set up. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Now Ingram. Yeah, that goes in.
And this is huge for Rodman's confidence. Gotta be impressed seeing him very big shots.
Stockton with it, guarded by Ingram. Stockton against Ingram. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
So calm under pressure. Stockton loves being the guy to take and make the big shot.
Here's Ingram. Going to work down low.
Lethal shooting it. Whoever draws lots of attention, so when he passes it, he can get teammates nice looks.
Now Thompson. And another assist for him.
Simply as calm as you can be in that situation.
He's got that mentality. Doesn't shy away from big moments.
Gervin outside. Now Ingram. And he banks the layup in.
He has no fear of the bright lights.
They've held a 12-point lead early. Well, Coach, no reason to hurry here.
With the lead, they want to milk the clock a bit and shorten this game.
Johnson against Rodman. Thompson. Rebounded by Ingram. To tie it up. That one is off. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Well, you know, he had to stop the clock, so that really was the best thing he could have done there.
Yep, can't just let the other team drain the clock when it's close like this.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Tremendous poise at the line. That should put this game to bed.
San Antonio calls timeout. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Not much time left here. You think you have a chance to come back? I'm not sure.
I seriously doubt it, but it's clear what they've got to do. Quick shot, foul, and hope for some missed free throws.
So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. A close game, but in the end, they did just enough, Clark, to secure the margin. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Houston Rockets. Alongside Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us from the sidelines. Here's Level. Sampson's shot, good. Sampson's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Houston. And there's certainly an added challenge, right, Clark, in the second game of a back-to-back.
I think the key is to manage your practice going into a back-to-back. In other words, let's turn that down a bit, reduce the minutes on the floor, mental reps on the practice court as opposed to getting up and down a lot, because you're going to play hard in both games. So if you can get the tank on full heading into the 2 games back-to-back, that serves you well.
Here's Level. Pass to O'Corn. Can't hit from in close. Ingram outside. Let's go. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I don't think they'll want him taking that shot again. His teammates are just laughing and shaking their heads.
Here's Sampson, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Too easy for Sampson. Once he gets the edge inside, you're toast.
Down low, shoots inside, chalk up 2 there. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Denver Nuggets. I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello are with me at the table. And on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And it's Ingram missing. Ingram with the steal. Pass to Roberts. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. Here's Denver now, coming off that loss against the Nets.
Never a good feeling to lose a game on the road, especially when it comes as a result of not putting forth the kind of effort you need to on defense.
You hit the nail on the head. Inexcusable defense, in my opinion. I'm sure Coach let them all know about it after the game.
Now here's Ingram. After the miss from Alex English. Count that one. Ingram's got the first points of the night for San Antonio. And Clark, here in the early phases of the regular season, for players that are having a tough time and struggling with their shots, what are some of the ways to get back on track?
Usually these cold streaks take care of themselves, but getting somebody to rebound for you and putting up a few extra reps never hurt anybody either.
So easy for Donaldson at 7'2".
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep. Connects from 3. Moore right side. Back to Ingram. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
That's heads-up basketball to find a teammate with a good look right there.
Tipped away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Dunn up top. Donaldson the pass to Mullins. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Bounce pass, English.
Well over 7 feet, 275 pounds. When James Donaldson is running right, you physically can't stop him.
Rodman kicks to Moore. Gervin dishes to Ingram. Fires the 3. The shot misses.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up at a 3.
And he gets the bucket.
It's tough to deny him those mid-range look. English is creative at getting to his spots and uses that high release point to convert.
Moore finds Ingram. Fires from deep. Sinks the triple. Ingram's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Contributing heavily, doing his part on the offensive end.
He's got a great basketball IQ. He knows what'll get his team back in it.
Now here's Ingram. Gervin passes to Rodman. From past the arc. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Rodman. 29 points for Boomer.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
Back to Dunn. They set the pick. Knocks it loose. Moore with the steal. And here's the fast break. Rodman leading the way.
What a monumental comeback. So close to tying this thing up.
Yeah, they just need a little extra to get over the hump.
Now, here's English. Dunn looking over the floor. All sorts of time, and that one drops.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Spurs trail by 11. Rodman outside. Here's Ingram. For 3. Good.
It's been a barrage of threes here in this last quarter, pouring it on from deep.
They were saving their best shooting for last, hitting 3 after 3.
Got a piece of it. Ingram with the steal. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Down it goes for 3.
Ever since halftime, they have been parked out at the arc, dropping bomb after bomb.
And who can blame them? When you're hitting like this, you've got to just keep it going.
English on the wing. By Gervin.
This is definitely a strength of Rodman. Such an active defender.
It misses. Ingram. And again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get into space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. It's in there.
When you need a bucket, English is the guy you look to.
Spurs trail by 4. Outside Ingram. Jacks up a 3. The shot is off. The Nuggets shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
San Antonio's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. What a shot he's got.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. Ingram fires. The second chance shot is good.
Talking about much in the clutch. Great to see him come through right there.
Big time shot for sure. It's got to help his confidence as well as his team.
Now, here's Dunn.
Ice water in his veins. It takes a cool head to deliver this high-pressure situation.
Timeout Spurs. And what's their best move at this point?
I think if they leave the three-point shot open, you take it. But it may be safer and wiser to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Well put. But they shouldn't force something up here. Have to be smart.
Ingram! That one misses, had a chance to tie it up. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Hey, that's the right move. You can't allow them to milk the clock here.
Yeah, all they can do is send them to the line and hope for some misses.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
San Antonio calls timeout. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And I think they're going to have to work really fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're in desperation mode right now. Need a quick shot and a foul.
Ingram fires. Good, another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg, he's now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Not the results he or his teammates were hoping for. He could have put this away.
And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. And so now a timeout called by Doug Moe. He's ready to talk things through with them. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbound play. They don't have time for a second pass.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Moe. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
One last chance to win it right here. It's got to be a catch and shoot off the inbound play. They don't have time for a second pass.
That'll count! Count it!
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
And so it's Denver who comes. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Along with Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. And that one's good, Ingram. And for teams that are off Clark to a slow start, this is when pressure from the fans and the media really start to ramp up.
Yeah, you know, it gets harder to make excuses at this point in the season. There's too much season that's gone by. If a team is struggling at this point, it's time to think about making some changes.
And Green slams it in.
Solid passing from Wilkins, looking for others.
Brains, defended by Wilkins. For three, Ingram. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
Now here's Green. The kick out to Wilkins. Hawks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. And too long on the shot. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. To the inside. Brains uses the glass to finish the layup. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. And our game tonight featuring the Washington Bullets as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And we've got David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. And that one's good, Ingram. Well, we've got a special matchup for you tonight. Both these backcourts, Clark, possess some really outstanding firepower.
And to me, Kevin, it's going to come down to the backcourt performances, quite honestly. Whichever team performs well in that space and area of the game, I think will have the edge tonight because both of these teams rely heavily on their guards to carry the offense.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board.
Lethal shooting it. Guerrero draws lots of attention, so when he passes it, he can get teammates nice looks.
Pass to Mahorn. Here's Edwards. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
He saw his opportunity and went right into attack mode. He'll take those mid-range openings whenever they're presented.
And to see him doing it at the start of the game is very encouraging for his team.
Now here's Ingram. Here's Concap. That's good. Here's Ingram. Puts up the three. He drills the three.
A timely pass finds him a solid scoring opportunity.
Washington leading now by 7. Now Bell. And there's the dunk.
So much power behind Edwards' shot. Hard to tell if the foul affects it at all, really.
At the line for one.
Spurs trail by 10. Plays it in off the window.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Outside, Malone. And they pick up the 2.
So sweet a release on Malone's jumper there. A flick of the wrist is all it is.
Ingram. And did the 3. Washington shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Got it to go off the glass.
Yeah, they built a lead that simply can't be overcome at this point. So it would be a nice dub for the Bullets.
They did take higher percentage shots throughout, and Clark, it paid off for him.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, I love the patience leading to that consistency shooting the ball. I mean, those things go hand in hand. Patience, good passing, and good shooting.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year. The putback, hustles for the rebound, and guides it back in.
Boy, the crowd had a huge role in the outcome in this one.
It's tough to come into this building and beat them.
And he gets it to go.
Here we go.
Ellis, the pass to Harper. And it's good, 2 points.
Well, that's an easy, effortless make right at the rim.
Yeah, you know this. You usually get only looks like this in a layup line. The defense has to make it harder on him right there.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots from the right block. And that's good off the glass that time.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
Here's Harper. His last outing, he had 8 points. No one covering.
Right off the pass. Good work by Aguirre, getting himself all set up to go before he even has the ball.
For 3, Ingram. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be.
Harper against Moore. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Get this man the ball anywhere near the rim. He knows what to do.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Traps in the tray. For 3, Ingram. It's rebounded by Dallas. Blackman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Dumars. And that one comes up a bit short. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Spurs. They host the Kings after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Hits the three-point bomb.
Hey, this is a rinse and repeat just like last game. He's had his fingerprints all over this one, looking totally dominant.
He realizes his strengths on offense and does a fantastic job playing to them and finding ways to stay hot.
Aguirre, good.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
For 3, Ingram. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Blackman, the pass to Aguirre. Here's Ellis. That's in there, coming off the assist from Aguirre. Aguirre's got his 6th assist on the night. Spurs have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. For 3, Ingram gets the three-pointer to fall. Ingram's got 40 points.
The number of the second half, 3. They are drilling shots.
And that starts with ball movement, putting your shooters in good positions.
And the shot goes in from Aguirre.
Pretty intense play from Mark Aguirre, and you just have to love the focus he's showing on the offensive end.
Ingram outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Moore kicks to Ingram. Moore dishes to Ingram. And he drops it in from the low post. Ingram's got 17 points here in the second half. Dumars against Moore. Here's Acquire. Count it. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this lead can get.
No such thing as running up the score. This